she said that.
I can explain.
We are the calm, the storm, the whimsy, and you're listening to That's What She Said.
All right. If you haven't listened yet, we just recently put out an episode called Conspiracy versus Fairy Tale. And we have gotten multiple texts this week.
I audibly was laughing out loud, couldn't control myself.
After it came out. And unfortunately, several people are on Kelly's side.
Yeah.
But there was someone that reached out to me that was not. And I am not allowed to say names. That's the one thing I was told if I share this information. Because there's a lot that comes with it. She says, I got books. Ready? I feel like the conspiracy or fairy tale episode was really just like having a conversation with Kelly. When we have all traveled together, about half of the girls come up with the wackiest explanations for everything. There is no person safe from being labeled a trafficker or pedophile. No mark in the sky that isn't cloud seeding or something. The other half of us just hang back and look at each other like, I think that person is really just waiting on their bus. But I guess they could be there to randomly pick up 7 women who didn't even know they were stopping here until 3 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
But I think I'm the only one in the group who doesn't dive into the conspiracy well at all, typically, and always find the silver lining in the story. So I'm glad someone out there is also coming up with the happy stories. Also, when you do travel with us one day, will you ride the Waymo with me? Because I really want to try it, but they all believe it's going to pick them up and take them to a remote location to kill them.
Oh my gosh, yes, we will ride the Waymo with you. Oh, I want to do that.
So I respond, best text I've ever gotten. I can't even talk to Kelly sometimes about things. I told her to take me off of some group chats. But I don't know what a Waymo is, but yes, I would.
She would ride it, not even knowing what it is.
So then she says, there's so much more.
Oh, wow.
Can I say it all, or are you going to be embarrassed?
No,
everybody
fine.
knows now.
No,
after
it's
the
all
last
good.
episode.
It was out there, crop circles and all, lithium. And
when they went through TSA, but refused to go through the scanner machine, and because this person refused, she made Kelly refuse, so they had to get pat downs. That's when I knew they were committed. And then she said Waymo is the self-driving taxi that they have out west. They were kind of cool, and I wanted to try one, but every time we saw one, they would all screech to a halt, watch, and come up with stories about how if you got into that, what if all the doors locked and drove you to a remote destination where someone was waiting to kill you? I almost got into one and wrote it myself just to freak them out. I said, haha. Are you completely on your own on these trips? No one else likes the bubble? I said, I believe everything you're saying. Kelly was scared to go under anesthesia because she was afraid the dentist was going to take her kid from me.
her life is a conspiracy.
I said, I understand there is corruption and weirdness, but I can't live where that's all I think about or function that way.
If you were at the dentist I was at, you'd be concerned for your kidney as well.
Okay, I have to skip this one. Oh, yes. So then I said, or the pirates on the cruise breaking in through the balcony. And she said, I so wish I had known this was a thing while we were on the cruise. I would have had some fun with that.
Instead, you got pineapples.
And then I said, yeah. I said, you need to go on Facebook and vote with my fairy tale, which she did. And she said, haha, okay, I will give you all the votes to outweigh the foil hat wearers. The problem is, you just don't live your life coming up with stories all the time, so it was really an unfair competition. That's my conspiracy, and I'm sticking with it.
So true.
So today I asked her if I could share this, because I'm like, finally, there's somebody that's on my side. And we were talking about how we should ride the Waymo. And then I I said, but we should hire actors to come back in our new bodies and pretend to be us.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she said injected with lithium. And now if we go through the scanners at TSA, we will actually explode. So we must get pat downs. And then,
Is this a real thing?
yes.
What?
You getting patted down because you won't go through the...
My sister has issues with her thyroid. If she goes through there, she has issues. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go with her. I got a good pat down.
Then I get, meanwhile, Kelly has cooked up a whole conspiracy that some Asian women's photos are actually her husband as a female. I said, haha, I know, she's out of control. She said, there are definitely two types of personalities when it comes to conspiracies, and my type is going to be ticked when we run out of aluminum foil because of their type. And I said, oh my goodness, I think there are three types of personalities. Some that get convinced to buy the foil at times, but aren't really sure why. And then when they realize they don't need it, they ask to be taken out of the text group. So she said, haha, I'll come to you if I need to borrow from your stash.
Oh.
Just the water in the bathtub?
So she doesn't love me anymore.
She loves
Oh my goodness. Wow, that was priceless.
you. She loves you. but
Priceless.
She doesn't agree with your cray-cray.
That's okay.
Wow.
I know. So then we get a text, both of us, from our new friend. I'm also not going to say names.
Okay.
Did I say who it was?
No,
the
you
last
did
one?
not.
Okay, good. So she texts us and says, so Kelly, are we the same person listening to Conspiracy versus Fairy Tale podcast?
Oh, she's I feel like I'm the third personality. I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I think you're more of the Kelly than the middle.
Yeah, but I would definitely go through TSA and drive in a Waymo.
Yes. She said, you mentioned the lithium and mines and Bill Gates, and I'm like, well, she's not wrong. And I wrote back, go ahead and start a new chat without me. And Kelly said, right? And I mean, people need to wake up. And this other person sent like a preach gif thing. And I said, I'm sorry. I think I'm still a part of this chat. So she wrote back again and said, you can't ever leave. I'll always add you back in or start a new chat. Join us with someone with foil on their head.
Oh my goodness.
So I did one of me like hiding, but I'm just like, I think it's so funny that we got like two
Very different responses.
feedback from that episode.
Wow. So how has the poll been going? Nothing.
No,
Okay.
I mean, me and my other friend voted for Fairy Tale and Kelly voted for herself.
And I haven't seen it yet, so I should probably go out and do something with it.
It's fine. We already know what you voted for.
herself. Oh yeah, I did the voting
Yeah.
originally.
Now I know how she really feels about my pat down. I think she's jealous.
Oh, I would say so. I mean, if you got a real pat down, like
Pat down and like
watch out.
spread them.
Oh.
Nothing
Oh,
there.
you got one like that,
I did.
too.
There was a square in my hoo-ha.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the square, the no-no
There
square.
was the no square.
Remember a square came up right there on her, like, scanner
On the
thing.
scanner thing. And then I was talking to Aaron about this the other day because actually, when was it? Friday night? He came home on a flight and he was flying with one of his coworkers, and his coworker had a no square that came up in the no area, and Aaron started dying laughing because they had to pat him down too, and it was not as nice as mine. He said it was very invasive, and they were dying laughing, and there was clearly nothing there, and these people, the TSA, like knew that there was nothing there, but they had to do.
And they hate doing the pat downs.
So
they
then
get
they're
so
annoyed by you.
And it was a woman who was originally was the TSA lady, and so then they had to bring a man over, and then it just got awkward, and so we were talking about my no square, which is really funny that we're saying no square, but we were talking about it, and I said the really terrible thing was that I was wearing leggings and I had no underwear on. What would have happened?
Oh. Would have been an easy search.
I sorry, you're not wearing any underwear.
Amazing.
What in the world?
Amazing.
Kelly just sits there. She's got a foil hat on right now.
I do not.
I will say that episode's got a lot of feedback coming towards our way,
wow.
so we might need to know your thoughts more often.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we should do that often.
I'll just plug my ears. La, 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 la.
The stories that I did bring were pretty out of the park, though. They were like
amazing.
crazy.
Tori's like, don't ever do that again with Kelly going first, Mom. And I'm like, you're right.
I think the idea would be for you to be alone.
I have to be alone.
You would have to be alone because then you could come up with your story and you wouldn't be intimidated
By her. Knowing exactly what's going on. Always.
I just don't even understand where all of the stories come from. I know that I'm a conspiracy theorist also, okay? I am. It's true. But I could never come up with stories like that.
I just make things up. So my dad...
No, you don't. You don't make those things up. They're just in your head.
But my dad... But I can concoct a story.
Sure. Yeah.
So my
That's
dad is like a storyteller.
Okay.
So I get that from him. So I could come up with a story usually instantly. I could make up something random.
Yeah, we
noticed.
But that was like right in your wheelhouse, so it was real scary.
It was like Kelly at her finest.
Amazing.
The Diet Coke also
Gone. It's gone.
gone.
I realized I don't want to drink Diet Coke anymore, but I probably should when we're podcasting.
Why don't you want to drink Diet Coke anymore? Is there a conspiracy behind that?
No. It's just not the best thing for me.
Okay, let's talk about homecoming.
Yes.
Oh, can I start with
Well,
this?
first, can I just say we have kids old enough to go to homecoming?
I know. What?
What? Go ahead. What do you
I
wanna
am
share?
sad that I don't have stories for homecoming right now.
I'm sorry.
Because my son's school doesn't allow them to go to homecoming until 10th grade.
That's dumb.
It's really dumb.
It is dumb.
So I just have to share. There has never been homecoming in my whole life shopping experience like there was with Hillary and Tori. Okay, like
For
what?
multiple reasons.
What in the world? First of all, okay, so we go to this place called Windsor, and we have to wait to get into a dressing room
It's like a
because
fancy.
it's
Sounds
not
like
even that fancy.
It's like
the store is
upscale,
not.
though.
It doesn't even. Okay, well, we go into the store and we're waiting to try on dresses, and there's like a line, and apparently the day before on a Sunday it was like a 2-hour wait to get into the dressing room.
Where is this?
At Summit Mall.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we get into the dressing room. Tori and her mom go in one. Me and Eliza are another. Annalie and her mom are down the way. And I hear, "Ma! Wah!" And then just cracking up. And I'm like, what just happened? And I looked out and I said something to the lady. I'm like, what is happening? She's like, oh, I don't know. Like, what? Like, you don't hear stuff like that.
Was it you?
Yes.
It's funny watching her try these dresses on because she got stuck.
In every dress she tried on.
Several.
I don't even know.
She got stuck?
What? This I can't even explain. Like, so then we went somewhere else and we all went, and Hillary and Tori and me and Eliza were all in one dressing room because it was hard to get a dressing room. So we're like, we'll just all go in together. I've never seen someone contort their body so many ways than Tori. Okay? I'm going to read to you.
Why?
She was nervous to change in front of them.
Oh.
She won't, like, she'll change in front of Liza, but she doesn't even really want to change in front of me.
I gotcha.
Well, I wasn't like...
But she wanted us in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So she made it
So
really
she was
awkward.
trying to be
Hold
modest
every- yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
okay.
So I made this little notepad that my son saw, and he's like, what did you write in your notes? And I'm like, what? Okay, I'm going to start with the
Your
list.
kids are into all your stuff. Both of you.
It was just, it shows up on my iPad too. So they were on the iPad and they saw this list and it says, ugh, I hate this. I don't like this. Hold on. You can't just strip me. Get it off. Wait. You should get it off. Put your boobs on the wall. No one look at the nips. My boys were like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, honey, I'm glad you asked me because it sounds really bad. But this is just what Liza and I heard when we were in a dressing room with Hillary and Tori as they were trying dresses on. And he goes, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That just makes a lot more sense now. Thanks for the context. What in the world? Wait, you said put your boobs on the wall?
Because I thought
Put your boobs on the wall.
Oh,
Like, I don't even know why she said that.
I can explain. So, like, I just thought if she leaned up against the wall, then, like, took all her stuff off, no one would see them.
Nobody was looking at
Oh,
that.
because they were still in with you at this time.
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha.
Well, Liza's the same way. She doesn't want to, like, change in front
Yeah,
of
but she still put dresses on like a normal person.
Oh my goodness.
We were like fighting to get things on her.
And they were loud. So, like, the whole dressing room's like, get off the floor. Get off the floor. Take it off. Do you need me to strip you? And the other people are probably like, what? And then she's like, oh, I hate this. Get it off. Get it off.
like child abuse.
I didn't even realize that was all happening.
Yeah. It's something.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Put your boobs on the wall. Like, what?
No one's looking at your nips.
Oh, my poor child.
I love that you took a note of that. What? in the world?
I don't even remember it all happening.
So, this is the other story I have to share about homecoming. So,
Wait, are we still shopping though?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Tori found this dress that was out of control, super low cut, hot pink. And she said, I told my mom I like this dress. I'm like, we need to play it up. So then Hillary comes over and she goes, my kid really likes this dress. So I'm like, we really need to play it up. So they were all picking dresses to try on, like that. I don't know, just for fun, but
We didn't have time for that.
We got done with that. We're like, we can't do this anymore. We have to just try on whatever we're actually interested in. So Tori goes to put this dress on, and a bear crawled out.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
The bear's like, whoa. So I had to make that crazy.
Oh my gosh, no. Just wait till I had to tell you what I was looking at. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you hear about this pink dress at all?
Yeah,
Yes, I watched the video.
Okay. So we go into the dressing room. She's putting this on, and Hillary is like, oh my gosh. I see it all over her face. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And
I was like, what is happening?
And Liza's like, oh, yes, I love it. Like, it's so low cut. Like, it's totally something I thought she would know.
So,
that
like,
we
you were
just-
saying that, and she had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
You were,
No
like,
idea.
So then she's like, Annalie, come here. Opens the door, and I was like, oh, no, Tori. And I'm like, I was like
her
making
yes.
motions like, yes. She's like, oh, yeah, that's great.
And I'm
She's
like, wait, what changed? No. I'm like, I like the back of it, but it literally went down to like her stomach in the front. It was so low cut.
It would need, like, a...
Yeah, I'm like,
Panel.
your dad. I was freaking out. I'm like, your dad is gonna lose it. That's a lot of chest.
Okay, that's...
And then all of a sudden, they realized, I realized they were messing with me. I'm like, we wasted a lot of time to get in this dress.
And it took a while for Tori to get a dress and to get out of it.
to contort her body out of that. Oh my gosh.
But I hate shopping too. I was sweating and apparently yelling things I shouldn't have been yelling. And it took us 4 hours.
At that place?
At the mall.
Oh, okay.
Before she found a dress. And she said, I don't want pink. And she tried on red, and she tried on blue, and she tried on every other color, but she would not try on pink except for that dress to mess with my head.
Yeah.
And then it's like 10-minute warning in the mall. 10 minutes we're closing.
Oh, it was nighttime?
8 minutes we're closing.
Yeah.
6 minutes we're closing. I'm like, Tori. And she finds the dress in like the last 4 minutes of the store being open, and it was pink. Everybody
else had their dress?
Yes, everybody's waiting out there. She's like quickly trying 10 more dresses
I'm surprised Eliza wasn't the last one because it's hard to make a decision.
I was just going to say, she doesn't make a decision like on
She
point.
tried that one on and she was
knew.
sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cute. They
my
were
kid
both
was-
very cute.
Very, very painful.
4 hours of dress shopping.
But then she's like, oh, but how much is it? I'm like, I don't care. Let's go buy it. If you like it, don't care. She's like, Mom, are you sure? I'm like, 100% sure. I don't care how much. What am I going to be like?
Right.
Nope.
Nope, we're leaving without a dress.
Like, I mean, they're not cheap.
Right.
And she was like, felt really bad. I'm like, I knew coming into this, like what I was going to be spending. It was funny. But Kelly and I got to go to the dance because we took pictures for some of our volunteer hours.
Yes.
And it was hopping.
It was so much fun.
Tell me about it.
We took a video for you. I forgot to send it to you.
Sure did. Show her right now.
Oh, is my song on there?
So they played good music.
Okay. So you were telling me, okay, I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
That it was not just your kids' school.
Yeah. So
That
they
there were
invited
other homeschool
groups.
schools. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
there
like
was a
other
lot of
co-ops
kids.
or?
Yeah.
There's a lot. Let's
It was
see.
a lot. It was packed.
This is not it.
It was a luau. They
Okay.
had a DJ. They had lays for everybody. They had a bunch of different like Hawaiian backdrops. So we took some like formal pictures, and we also took like candid pictures. But it was so funny because Tori did not have any desire for me to be there. The kid that like never gives me any space.
Yeah, she didn't want you there.
No. But it's because when the beat hits right, you can't stand still.
Yes.
Right? She's like, Mom, don't twerk. And I'm like, I won't. I won't.
Did you?
Just once.
Yes.
But it wasn't my fault.
I have a video of that too.
You do not. This other mom came up to me and started like dancing on me. And I mean,
I know. It just happens.
Okay, so here's the video that was supposed to come to you.
My favorite.
Yep. And so it's funny because like all the other parents are there, and there was some parents that were like in bouncer mode. They were like watching the behavior.
Oh, like on it.
Yeah, facials didn't change, and me and Kelly are like,
And they
"Whoa."
removed us from
Yeah.
the dance floor. I'm just kidding.
No, they didn't.
But watch, this is it.
I mean, how can you not?
Look at Tori. You didn't see
It's your song.
She was not happy. Oh, and it was to the
It was the song. The song. I mean, of all songs.
to the window, to the wall. But the best part is like that bouncer mom standing there. I'm like, she's hard to read, and I'm to be okay if she heard this. Like she doesn't like. She's not super ornery.
Okay.
But
okay.
I didn't change who I was, and I kept dancing and singing to her, and she's just looking at me and like smirking. But I hit the floor. She hit the floor, and I went down, and Kelly's next to me. I think you were next to me.
Yeah, I was hitting the floor too.
Oh, yeah. And this mom goes, I've never even heard this song. And I go, oh, yeah, me neither. And then, like, all the other moms are cracking up at us. Like, we were just struggling. So then, like, I would, like, find myself, like, moving to the music, and Liza would catch me and tell Tori to look, and I would stop. When she'd turn around, I'd start moving again. But, like, when certain songs came on, like,
Oh, yeah.
The
You just
Wobble,
can't. You have to.
That one.
Yes.
She would look at me immediately across the room and shake her head no. Like she knew which songs I would struggle with.
Oh my goodness. So I told my kids, my boys, that you and Kelly were at the homecoming. Well, no, it's just funny. And Strider looked at me, and this was first. Pacey wasn't there yet. I was just talking to Strider. And he says, never will you ever be at my homecoming. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you would be like this. And he was like moving his body back and forth and like touching the floor. And he was like, and that is not okay. And I was like, what? I was like, I would be fine. I wouldn't do that. And he
I
was
said
like,
that
it's
too,
in your blood, Mom.
It just happens.
It just happens. The beat hits and it
Can't control it.
I can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can't.
You can't either. I've seen you. The beat hits and
There was even one that I was like, Kelly, stop. Because she's like, to the window. Like she's dancing. I'm like, stop it.
she knows the song.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I've never heard the song before.
I have no idea.
What is she doing?
It was so fun though. It was hard to leave.
Oh my goodness. So you didn't stay the whole time?
No, because she kept going, what time are you done?
Liza did ask me like once or twice, what time are you leaving?
Yeah, they wanted us to go, which is fine.
So were you just doing pictures then? Or were you a chaperone?
No, that's how we got in. Because I wasn't allowed to sign up to be a chaperone. But I'm like, but could I take pictures? And she's like, I guess, but not candid pictures. And then the lady was like, I'd really just like candid pictures. So I'm like, listen, you're the photographer's daughter. You can say, I don't want that picture going to the school. So it'll be fine.
Yeah.
She goes, I only agreed to this because I thought you were going to be out in the front with a backdrop. Sorry.
Oops, that's not what's happening.
It was fine. It was fun.
That's fun.
All right. We have to talk about something else very special that happened. Crystal, what was it?
This weekend.
She met another goal. But you climbed
Oh my
a
gosh,
mountain.
I never even thought.
I did climb a mountain.
I stopped drinking Diet Coke for a couple days.
Guys, stop. She met another goal.
Tell us about it.
Yes, so I ran the Akron Half Marathon,
Yes, you did.
which is 13.1 miles.
Yep.
Oh, there's a lot in all of that. So I've trained for this race since March, which is insane because I ran like 2.5 miles, I think, on March 30th, which was like 330 day. Like showed up for this like running event, barely huffing and puffing to run like 2.5 miles. And I was like, oh, we should run Akron Half to my friend Kim, our friend Kim. And so we signed up.
Did she run too?
And she was hurt.
Oh no.
And she left me hurt about 6 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
So I've been training on my own, which has been fun and fine. I didn't think I would do it on my own. And so that was a huge accomplishment on its own. Whatever the case, it's a crazy day. You have to go to bed early. You have to get up really early. I had all of my stuff ready to go. Had all my peeps gonna be there. And I woke up. Everything was fine. I was like painless. Mm-hmm. So that was good because I was also in a lot of pain in the last 2 weeks. So that was hard for me. And yeah. So I don't know what else I should say.
Well, tell us.
I could go. I mean, I could tell
about the day
you.
and we can interject.
Sure.
I have one question.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
you do the IV hydration thing?
I did not.
Okay.
And I chose not to because my sister terrified me.
Okay.
Like, oh, people can die from different minerals being in your body and different things. And then like, I had never had it before, and I was afraid to do something different before a big day.
Yeah.
Because they tell you not to. Like, wear the same socks, wear the same clothes, because, like, you don't want to, like, shorts to bother your leg or, you know, whatever. Yeah. So, like, keep the same routine. So I did not. And I think I was grateful for that. I don't know. So I woke up at 4:45 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And I had my breakfast, and then we got there. All of my kids came, and Aaron, which, by the way, Aaron's flight didn't get into Cleveland, and he didn't get home until 12:30 in the morning. So I was already asleep. He slept on the couch so that he didn't wake me up or anything.
What a good help.
Right? So good. Sad because I hadn't seen him in 8 days, but it was fine. I didn't even know he came home. Like, I didn't know when he was getting home. I just like went to bed. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I started the race. I was fine. I did fine for, I don't know, I don't know. Okay. So the day's kind of a blur for me. Okay. Honestly, I just know where I hit a wall and where I crashed hard. And it wasn't where I thought I was going to.
Okay.
And it was because I'm almost positive it was because you guys were where you were going to be. Like, I ran the first 8 miles at the pace that I wanted to run. Mm-hmm. And I was afraid that mile 4, where I met you guys at, was going to be my hardest mile. And it actually wasn't my hardest mile. And I think it was because I saw you. Aww. And so, like, it was amazing. I don't even know how to explain, like, seeing you where you were. It was perfect because
we played some boots with
oh my goodness, I wanted to dance so bad. I wanted to like touch the floor.
Yeah. And what did your sign say? I feel like you have to share. Mine said you were a boss. Because you're a boss.
Because you call me that all the time.
I made 2 signs, and one said, my brain.
Well, while
guys.
she's looking for it,
Yes.
we danced before you got to it.
I got it.
And we also made 2 strangers dance with us.
Yes, they did. Well, this is what's weird about, like, we get there, we walk up there, and where you put the dot, there's like hundreds of people running by. So I'm like, how are we supposed to get over there?
Oh, across the street.
Yeah.
And this lady's like, you just have to like go through. And I'm like,
Trying to break in traffic.
There's no break. There's like 5 billion people running through.
There were a lot of people.
But we did it. And we thought she was coming with us. Yeah. And she didn't.
She didn't. She's like, right now. And then I turned around. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I didn't say I was going.
Oh, she just like told you when to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my sign said, stay calm.
Yes.
And marathon on.
Oh.
And I had that sign out. Like, everybody was like giving me thumbs up. They loved my sign because they were just thinking I was
they're like,
there for
I'm
everyone.
going to stay calm. Yeah.
She's like, you're not the calm.
That's hilarious.
And then the other ones, it's crystal clear that you'll, like your last name, crush this.
I love it so much. That was so good.
Yeah.
I said, I'm just going to have a sign that says boss on it. She's like, oh, yeah, I need to make signs. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to use paper. And then I show up and hers is all colorful and on poster board. And
I found a piece of poster board. Like,
way to show me up as usual.
Way to show me up, boss. So I made it through Firestone Park area, which I thought was going to be my hardest, and it wasn't. And I was still with my pace group, and I was fine, and I was good. I saw Brittany and Sarah a little bit further down, like on Brown Street in Firestone Park.
was Sarah running too?
No, Sarah
just there
was
with
not.
Brittany?
I was on my own. So we have this little running group. That's the 4 of us: Alicia, me, Kim, and Sarah.
Yeah.
Everybody said that they were going to sign up.
Oh.
Kim and I were the only ones who did. Sarah had a hurt knee.
Oh.
And Alicia was having some migraine stuff going on all summer. So she didn't run. And then Kim hurt herself. And I was like the lone runner. I was like, oh my goodness, like everybody has left me. And I had so much fun. Like, it was hard and it was tough. But like the first 8 miles, I proved to myself that I could run the pace that I wanted to, and 8 miles is a lot. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so when I go back to do this again, like I know that I can push myself more. I should have. But I was coming up on mile 8, and I'm coming through the University of Akron, and I just text messaged Aaron that I was struggling, and I was rough. I was like, I'm not going to make it. This is not going to be good. And all of a sudden, Kelly and Hillary like jump out of this bush, and I was like, what? I was like in heaven, and I was so, I don't know. I just was so overwhelmed and so excited about it. Like, it was just amazing.
You started running again. You were like, you looked so defeated in that moment. I was
so defeated. I was walking, and I told Aaron, I said, the 2 times that I saw him, I was walking. I'm like, are you kidding me?
We were walking.
Well, I walked up the hill.
When we first saw
like
her.
when you first saw me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you first saw me, I was.
Running, yeah.
Yes. But then when I came up the hill and you guys were at the top, I was not. I walked most of that hill because I was like, I'm not using the energy for that. I still have a long way to go. And I was going too fast. I started out way too fast. And so, but to see you guys, that was amazing. Kelly was running with me with a speaker and her signs, and she smacked my butt.
Tell me how that made you feel.
Okay. Tell me about this.
So I'm like, I was just so overwhelmed with how proud I was. Like, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. I even told my kids, I'm like, 14 miles is like going to Aunt Kiki's house.
Yeah.
Their house is 14 miles from our house.
Yeah,
so it takes us 25 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
So they were
by
like,
car.
What? Anyway, I just watching everybody run, like we were sitting there on the curb. We were sitting on the curb waiting for you to run by.
Not standing.
That's okay.
I started playing music because I'm like, these poor people have been running for a long time.
Yeah.
So we were playing like Champion and like all the stuff the boys play before they have a football game. And I just wanted to cheer everybody on. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, woo!
Yeah.
I knew you come by.
She wants to be a professional cheerer on her.
Yeah. So I do have to say, like, I heard it.
What is a cheerer honor?
Cheerer honor. I was like, whoa, yeah, okay. The best part, though, and I was talking about this with Hillary on the way here, is that you don't have to run to experience the experience, which is so, like, that's the part of it. So that's actually where I started when I was like, I'm going to do this. Because I was there cheering. I was a cheerer honor and was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever.
It was really
the
fun.
finish line experience, I mean, it's pretty intense.
I have to share one thing about, because I couldn't make the finish line. I tried.
Wait.
I have to
She
share.
smacked her butt.
That's what I'm going to share.
Okay, yep, smack my butt. Well, we still have some lots of
running
things that you
along
guys
with
don't
her.
know happened to me.
Pumping the speaker in the air. And I'm like,
And screaming, let's go.
I can't run forever. So I'm like, I'm going to do what all the football players do. I'm going to smack her butt. So I took my hand up and smacked, and sweat just went. I felt it all over my hand, and I felt like the water just like I hit like a wet washcloth. It was like, blah.
When she walked away, she was like wringing
Shaking
out her hand.
Aaron said, oh, she's an amateur cheerer honor. She doesn't know what she was smacking.
I would do it again. Just
Smack
to
her
get
butt,
you
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Like, get...
Those
Let's
guys
go.
in front of me, there was 2 guys. Did you notice them at all?
Yeah, because they were looking back at us.
Oh my gosh. As we were like turning around the corner there, they were like, you are so loved. They love you so much. That was so nice of them. And I was like, I am loved. Like, I was
so
like,
fun.
oh. It honestly got me through the next mile. And then I was so sweaty that I couldn't even text Aaron. Like, my phone was gross. I couldn't wipe it on my pants because my pants were soaked. Everything was soaked. And so I'm trying to text him, like, where are you? Like, where am I going to see you? Because I hit the struggle bus. It was bad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have trained all summer for this. This cannot be happening. But what happened was those 8 miles, I ran too fast.
Yeah.
And so then I literally had to drag myself the last 4 miles. And I was like, I just don't think I'm going to make it. And then I got all of the things happened to me, so I'll tell you about that here in a minute. But I'm trying to text him to find out where he's at. So I come around the corner, and him and the kids were on the right-hand side on one of the streets that I turned onto. And I was, again, like, so excited. I'm like, okay. So I, like, looked at him, and I was like, I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, I can finish. And so I started, like, unloading all of my stuff from my pack because I had, like, extra goo, and my water bottle was getting heavy. And, like, everything was just starting to, like, close in on me. And I was like, I don't want any of this. So I started, like, unloading it all. So I gave it to him. I needed a piece of gum, and my gum was in my pack, and it was disgusting.
I'm sure.
So I didn't have any gum. So then I was like, okay, I don't have my gum. And then I had my headphones. So I, like, put my headphones on, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be okay. And he's like, Kim's down at the end at the Y Bridge, and she's ready to run with you. So she had a bib because she had signed up. And so she had told me that she was going to run with me the last 4 miles if she could. So there was, like, a cutoff, like, where if she couldn't, then she could stop and be back where she was. Like, because we had to do, like, an out and back. And I saw her, and I hit the real wall. The real wall hit at 9 miles. And I looked at her, and I'm like, I can't run. And she was like, okay. And so we just started walking, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I cannot physically, like, do this. And she was like, you're going to be okay. And so then everything mentally and physically just came upon me. And I was like, I don't want you to talk to me. Don't talk to me. Like, in my head, because I'm like, I can't talk to you right now. I have to try to figure out how to get my butt 4 more miles to the finish line. And so, like, all of that's going on in my head. My headphones are starting to bother me. So I took my earbud out. I put it back in my pack, and I'm, like, drinking my water, trying to figure out, like, what I'm going to do. And I never, like, got the second wind. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, I should be fine. I have trained for this all year, like, all summer. Like, what in the world? And it wasn't even a mental break. Like, it just was, like, physical. Like, I just can't do it. So we got across the Y Bridge. I filled up my water bottle at one of the water stations, and we literally, like, ran from light to light. And I was like, okay, I can run from this light to the next light, and then I'll walk. And then I'm going to have to run to the next light, and then we'll have to walk. And, like, so I ran, but, like, my time was so bad, and it just kept adding up in my head. And I'm like, this is not working. Like, none of this is going to be good. I've missed my time. I'm going to be, like, so behind. And I was just crashing. And so we're, like, on Colga Falls Avenue, heading back towards the Y Bridge to go back into downtown Akron. And this police officer, there's police officers everywhere, but this police officer was like, you can do this. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yes, I can. Like, there was, like, this part of me that was like, yeah, I can do this. I'm hurting, but I'm fine. And so he started running and was like, there was me and Kim, and then there was, like, another lady who was really hurting, and she was kind of, like, pulling herself, like, limping her leg, but she started running with him. And there was, like, a couple other, like, women. It was all women at this point, like, in this little group. And he was, like, running with us, and he was like, you can do this, you can do it. And he was like, who would have ever thought that you would have been chasing a police officer? And so we were dying laughing. And I said, honestly, this is the only way that Hillary would run, is if she was being chased by a policeman. And so it was just funny because we were, like, talking about this while we're running with this cop.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, this is the only way to get her to run. She should be here right now running with this man. It was the best thing ever.
That's
because
awesome.
he ran with us for, like, to the next policeman, because they had police everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, which is the first time that they've ever done that. So there was way more policemen than they've ever had. And so he ran to like where the next policeman was, and the other policeman who was like, well, I'll cheer you on, but I'm not going to do what he did. But it was just so great. Like it was like one of those like awesome moments that I was like, okay, like I'll add this to like my list of my peeps, because he's totally on my list now. So we go around and we're headed back towards the Y Bridge. And I'm mentally back down again. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I do not know what's happening. I got a cramp in my back, like high up in my back. I've never had that before. And then my feet were hurting. I had a cramp in my lower back. And I was like, this is crazy. So I was like, there was this tent and they had oranges and beer and Coke. And I was like, who wants beer? Should have had the beer. Because I was like, you know what? At that point, I should have just walked it all in and drank all the beer that was at that station, because I was like done. So I grabbed an orange because I was like, oh, that will taste good. I'm like, I think that will be good for me. Well, I ate the orange and I burped the orange for the next mile and a half. And I thought I was like, there was a couple times where Kim was like, do you need to puke? And I was like, I don't think so. I think I'm okay. And so then that was the like 11 to 12. Mm-hmm. And then 12 was like midway. So I had 1 mile left. And I was like, I just have to do this. And so I looked at her and I'm like, run to the end of the bridge. Like, let's just get to the end of the bridge, because the bridge is mental for me anyways, because I don't know if you've probably never been on the bridge when you're running, but when you're on the bridge and other people are on the bridge running with you, it shakes. Oh. Okay. So it literally is like you're running like this. You can't feel it unless you're like tuned into it. And I have ran it too many times to know, like, I know the feeling of it, and I didn't like it, which probably also messed with my stomach. So there was a whole bunch of things going on there. And then she and I split off because she couldn't finish. And so I think we split off at Main Street, which is where I finished coming down Main Street, which was very emotional and very painful. And I don't think I've ever asked when I finished to like sit. I was like, immediately, I was like, I just need to sit down, because I just was in so much pain. But it was good. My time was not great, and I probably won't tell you what.
Matter. You finished.
I know.
13 miles.
I know.
That's a lot of miles.
I know.
You should be proud of yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
You got through it. You worked through the pain and all the obstacles that you had in front of you, and you went through it. You persevered.
It was a lot.
You fought through it, and you finished. And I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you. So I'm sure it was different on your guys' end.
It was so fun.
It was fun.
She struggled because I was like, I can't leave.
Yes.
I was only supposed to be there for 2 stops, and I'm like, I can't. I want to be there at the finish line. She's like, I want to be at the finish line, but she had to get Naomi somewhere.
Yeah.
So she's calling me. Where's Crystal? I'm 5 minutes from there. What if I come? Could I make it? And I'm like, no, because I had to park way far away
and walk that way.
So I'll never make it. But she was like, tell her I will give her a big hug, or give her a big hug for me.
Did you tell her that you didn't give me a big hug?
No, I said,
you told me.
I'm going to hug you from over here.
It was so gross. And I took that vest off, and Aaron was like holding it. He was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. It was so disgusting.
But then Kim hugged you. When I walked away, I was like, oh man, I should have just hugged her.
That's okay. But she's used to my sweat because we
run together. So she did tell me something about you.
Who? Okay.
She said you smacked P. That's when you smacked her butt.
Oh, good.
I'm just kidding.
No, but that was the amateur smack. It was not P.
Okay.
But Aaron said when you were smacking a butt like that as a runner, you never know what you're getting.
That's
Basically,
true.
like I could have pooped or peed.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was amazing to watch the video.
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
I'm glad you kept recording.
That was so good.
Same.
Your voice, though. What was going on with your voice from just cheering all day?
I was.
Crystal!
I know. I think I was just trying to scream too loud.
Oh, so funny.
It was
the best
pretty
part of that
amazing.
video was it's like turn right, and I'm like then she goes. So we're
I
watching the
edited that
video.
out.
It was like the GPS. It was like turn right, and then she tried to turn her GPS off, but it was like in the video.
Because I would turn it on to walk where we were trying to walk.
I gotcha.
And I left it on and recorded because we were moving, following you. So it was like, turn right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you guys what happened to me as the day ended.
Okay.
Yes.
So Hudson came with me and we couldn't stay very long after we crossed the finish line. We congratulated and then I was like, we gotta go because I told my husband it'd be an hour and it was like 3. But it was fine. He didn't care.
That's because I was so slow. I'm so sorry.
No, just that I was only going to be gone that long.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
I was struggling with all of that too. My friends and family can't stay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm
No, not
sorry.
you. I'm just. No, I was thinking about while I was running. Like, they're all gonna be the only ones left. Like, I literally was like,
And it was not
terrible.
Like that
It
at
was
all.
not. But
Anyway, so we had to walk quite a while to get back to where we were parking, which was part of why I was gone long. And I was at a crosswalk. So there's 2 things, actually. I was at a crosswalk and the hand was up like you weren't supposed to walk, but the light was red. And the other light was still green, so I should have been able to go.
okay.
Because the light of the cars coming at me was red. So I start crossing, and this cop on the other side is like, stop, stop, stop. So me and Hudson move back, and I was so confused. So then we have to wait when the light changes. And then it changed again to where the cars are coming at me are red, and everybody starts walking, and the hand is still up saying, don't walk. So this lady looks at me, she's like, I don't know what just happened. I'm like, I am so confused. He's yelling at me in front of everybody. When the hand,
What?
I could have walked. Anyway, so then we walk a little bit farther.
Oh, no.
And I trip over a curb. And I full force
Oh no.
go flying onto the ground. My phone goes flying. I cut myself here. I skinned all my skin was
Oh, my
off here.
word.
I cut myself here. I'm surprised I'm not bleeding. I wasn't bleeding more than I was. And
What?
it was so embarrassing. I was right at the intersection. So all those cars that were now driving
Oh no.
are watching me do this. This lady all the way across the road's like, are you okay? I'm cracking up. Hudson's embarrassed. He's laughing. This other lady, an older woman,
my gosh.
they're covering their mouth, running towards me. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I was so embarrassed. So I get up. I am legit injured. So I can't raise this arm any higher than that. It hurts all the way up. I think I jarred it or something.
Yeah.
I have to have help at volleyball tomorrow and the next day because I can't hit the ball at them. So
Your arm looks swollen.
it hurts. So
Oh my gosh.
I have
did you
trouble
break it?
changing my clothes. It hurts. So I had to text one of the varsity girls. I'm like, so I'm going to need you to help me with warm-ups tomorrow because I cannot throw a ball in the air and hit it. I can't do it. It was painful to take pictures tonight or hold the camera. It was bad. Yeah.
Oh no.
Her shock turned into a yawn just there. But anyway, it's not broken.
Where?
It's
On your shoulder or?
it's painful all
Oh
the
my
way
gosh.
up.
No, look at it.
It looks swollen.
Yeah, but
you
up-
might have broke
Let
something.
me see your other arm.
Yeah, I mean, I might just be swollen in general.
No,
But
no.
up here, though, I was like in tears changing my shirt.
Oh no.
So we get home and I'm telling my husband, and Hudson goes, I just had flashbacks to when she smacked her face on the cement at Chapel Hill. I'm like, you did not. You were like 2 years old. Ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hillary took one for the team.
I sure did.
Oh, that was
I'm
a
like,
true team.
And again, this is why I sit on the curb and don't run in the race.
Oh my goodness.
There was a lady who fell in front of me, like straight down both knees, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Did you keep running?
No, I asked her, I said, oh my gosh, can I help you up? Are you okay? She was like, I think so. And I was like, okay. I'm like, can I help you up? And I like reached down, and she was like, I think I'm just going to sit here. And I was like, okay. And then I kept going, and then like one of the police officers came over, but I was like, oh my gosh. Did no one help you?
They tried, but I was like...
You were embarrassed.
I lay there for a while when I fell and like laugh at myself.
I know.
I'm stuck in this bridge.
Back up!
The bridge.
When you fell through the bridge.
Oh, shut it.
When I fall, I get up so fast.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to lay here for a while and soak in the embarrassment.
You always say, like, wow, you get up so fast.
You
I'm
do.
Like,
Yep.
amazing.
It was a good day.
Thank you for listening to a production from Family Simple Media and the CSW Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe at CSW Podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
You. What just that flying thing?
I thought it was a spider. Sorry.
We did this with the lights off the one time, and it was way better.
It's that one over
Should I
there.
turn
but
that one off?
That one. Dang on.
I got a wedgie.
Oh, it's a string of the bike.
So yeah, so I'm just picking for those things, and Kelly is going to survive. I promise. It'll be fine.
All right, I'm
right?
good. Yep.
It'll be fine.
Yep, I'm going to close my eyes here and try to get back to where I need to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Center yourself.